Hi, welcome to Mindful Movement Practice. I'm Kyle. We are going to roll out our trapezius muscle, our neck, and our shoulders. What you're going to need today are your yoga tune-up balls out of their tote, as well as some wall space, and eventually you can try this on the floor and see what that offers. But before we begin, I want to show you some of the anatomy so you can see what's happening under the skin as we roll and breathe. All right, I'm going to keep this under a minute. Just if you look on the left, that is the top layer of muscle we have. So that trapezius muscle actually makes a big diamond over the back, connecting the neck to the shoulders, down to the kidneys and the upper low back area. And as the muscle fibers are drawn, this is the line of pull. So the trapezius, this big diamond, pulls the shoulders up, it pulls the shoulders together, and the lower part actually pulls the shoulders down and in. And then if you look onto the right, we have the tinier muscles that all work together to float the shoulders on top of the rib cage. There are not a lot of bone on bone joints and connections. It's really suspended. We're going to roll and zigzag down the rhomboids here, which work at pulling the shoulder blades together. And then if you can see your scapular bone here, your collarbone, and the muscle on top is the subscap, and under is the teres major and minor, and a couple other ones. And those muscles work to pull the shoulder blades apart and into your armpits. So just have this in mind. You can call it back as we roll out and try to picture what's happening inside. All right, come and join me at the wall. We're going to set the balls down. We're not going to need them just about yet. And we're going to start, have your feet a couple inches away from the wall, lean the back of your hips, the back of your chest, the back of your head into the wall, left hand to your heart, right hand to your abdomen. And close your eyes and begin to breathe into your back on the wall, into your hands and your front body. Exhaling, feel the softness. Inhale, lift all 10 toes. Move your breath into your back, into your hands. Lift the corners of your mouth. Where do you feel your breath? We're going to come back to this beginning chunk at the end to check in. So start to take notes of how you feel in your body, in your mind, in your breath. And you start to send your breath a little lower down into your right hand. All right, blink your eyes open. Take your hands down, and we're going to come away from the wall. And we're going to turn to face the wall, actually, and place your hands like you're in a little bit of a plank. You can walk your feet back. Yeah. Hands are about at shoulder height, maybe a little lower. And we're going to thread through. So you're going to reach your right arm out to the right, maybe back behind you. And then you're going to reach under your left arm. See how far you can go. Inhale, open. Let's take this 2 more times. Exhale, reaching through. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, twisting the spine, twisting. Look with your eyes back into your plank. Left hand takes the turn 3 times. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, reach under. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, thread. Take your eyes with you. Back to your plank. Come up, roll out your shoulders. And then go the other way. All right, so now that we know what that feels like, we're going to come back to it. Grab your balls. And then you're going to lean against the wall like we began. Your feet are going to be a little further away this time. Start with just setting the balls up at the top of your shoulders and kind of lean back. So if you're taking this on the floor, you're just going to be in a bit of a bridge pose. Against the wall, start to lean your hips away. Make space between you and the wall, and then that lets you lean more into the ball. We're going to start to work down the spine, You can always add a little movement, find stillness where you need it. Then press your hips into the wall. You can lean forward and the balls are going to slide down just about an inch or two. And then, let your arms hang. You can bend, straighten the legs, go up and down over like an inch of space. Yeah, that's it. And then you lean into the wall, move them down a little lower. Again, up and down. I think it's a little easier to start with the bend and then just think about going up. So your balls are kind of set in this bent position and then you go up with them. So we're in about like the middle of the shoulder blades, getting into those rhomboids we talked about. And then one last time, lean forward, take them down to like the bottom section where the lats start to cross over. Lots of muscles overlapping, weaving into one another to give us support and structure here. All right, I want you to find the most sensational spot, the place that gave you the most feedback, and just lean back. So if you have your hips against the wall, this gives you a little bit of a back bend. And just to keep the back happy, let's keep the hips off the wall, straight spine, lean back, close your eyes, breathe into the ball, in. Exhale, let the ball breathe into you. Inhale, breathe, and you feel like you stand up on the ball. Exhale, the ball starts to sink in. Let it melt in. Continue to breathe on your own. Get out of your way and just breathe, just experience. How our breath comes in, fills up front to back, top to bottom, it swirls all around. How our ribs move to make space for the breath to come in. All right, you're going to bend your knees and we're going to start to zigzag, going a little side to side as we go up and down. These balls are soft and they're okay to go over the spine, but if it hurts, don't do it. But ideally, you'll have a ball on either side of your spine, zigzagging up, zigzagging down, and they move, they wander. So if you need to readjust, hips on the wall, lean forward, let the balls slide down, grab them, and reset. Again, thinking of setting from a bent position, so then the work is on standing up and going back down. So you're getting a little squat too, a little leg work. Notice if the right or the left feels different. There might be different bumps, different fibers we're working over. And you see what it's like to go all the way down your back. Be curious. That's the best practice. All right, setting your hips against the wall, lean forward, take the balls all the way down and out. You're going to set them back up kind of near the top part of the shoulder blade in between. There you go. And we're going to do snow angels. Press your hips forward. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up. Exhale, down the sides. A little wall angel. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, let it go down the sides. Keep your hands in your peripheral vision. Inhale, reaching up. So you look straight ahead. Exhale, arms go down the sides. Inhale up. And maybe you play with a bend of the elbows. Inhale up. Exhale down. And let's reverse this. Inhale, reaching up the sides. Exhale, down the front. Inhale up. Exhale down. And you start to feel the bones and the muscles moving over the ball. And you're going to reach your arms forward. You're going to take them a little lower than your shoulders and a little wider than your chest. And then from here, with the straight arm, you're going to reach forward, pull your shoulder blades into your armpits, a la the teres major or minor, and then squeeze in with the rhomboids. Pull your shoulders back, try to crack the balls like a peanut. Inhale, reaching forward, pulling them apart. And then exhale, squeezing in. So you start to feel the full range of your shoulder blades pulling apart, making space for the breath, for the balls. And exhale, squeezing in, lifting your heart, spreading your collarbones. Inhale, take your arms out wide. Exhale, reach them up, push down into your feet. And then we'll go for a little ladder climb, reaching one arm up and then the other. You might adjust the balls a little lower. And going side to side. So what happens when we put the balls here, instead of the muscle stretching from its attachment on the bone, you start to stretch from this point of contact with the ball. So it just brings in different stimulus to our body, keeps it fresh and interesting. All right, taking the balls out. One at a time, you're going to just set it on top of your shoulder and roll up and over. If you have a door frame, you can go to your door frame. You're going to lunge forward, put the door frame and the ball right on top of your shoulder. Your head's inside of the door frame, and just push in, let the arm hang. Otherwise, you can just take your hand and roll over. You can lean your head away. You can roll along your shoulder, going from ear down to the shoulder pad. You might also enjoy just pressing down on these pressure points. Let your jaw go, lean your head away from the ball. Woo. Come home to your breath. That's it. Close your eyes. 5 more breaths here. Now let's go for the other shoulder. First, starting rolling up and back. If you have that door frame, you lunge forward, put your head inside the frame, so the ball and the frame and your shoulder are making a little sandwich. You can stir the arm, you can let it hang, you can move your fingers around, or if you're standing with me, lean your head away, let your jaw go, and just free roll front to back, side to side, maybe even a little twist of the ball. You see what that feels like. Go up onto the neck. Oh. All right, setting the balls down. We're going to come back to that check, to that recheck. So come into your wall plank and thread through. Right arm reaches up and back. Exhale, thread under. Maybe it feels easier, or maybe you have more of a plank here. Left side. Yeah. And notice one side might have been a little different. That's normal. That's okay. How did it change? Has it changed? All right, last one we're going to do. Each shoulder one at a time. You can draw a circle or try drawing a figure 8. A top and a bottom circle. Other way. Other shoulder. Close your eyes. And then lean back into your wall, into the floor if you're on the ground. Left hand to heart, left hand to abdomen. Might feel like more of your back is now resting against the surface. More of your breath can drop down and spread wide. Blow all the air out, 3 breaths together. In, out, through the nose, in, through the nose, out, through the nose, in. Let it be. Go forward with an open mind and a clear heart and a soft neck.